As more Americans wear masks and deal with the possible after effects from the coronavirus, there is a more urgent need to learn hands-only CPR. CBS 2's Cindy Hsu explains why.
Annie Harris is 22 and graduated from college this year. That's where she thinks she contracted COVID-19 back in March. Luckily, she was able to recover at home with bed rest. But months later, her chest started hurting.
I like to explain it as just a 5-pound weight constantly just resting on my chest. It was never a sharp pain. It was more of a dull pain.
She had no idea that COVID could impact the heart.
I was really terrified when I was experiencing these cardio symptoms, even though it was not that extreme and I knew I was young and healthy. I just never thought I would be a 22-year-old girl with some sort of cardiac complication.
She went to Dr. Holly Anderson and learned due to COVID, she now had an elevated heart rate.
The virus itself can cause heart damage and can cause sudden cardiac arrest, which is why we're urging people more than ever to know how to save a life.
Dr. Anderson wants everyone to learn hands-only CPR. And now you can learn in less than a minute by watching this video. Step 1, check if the victim is breathing by tapping on their shoulders.
If you don't see any breathing or movement, it is serious.
Step 2, call 911 immediately. Step 3, compress.
Interlock your fingers. Use the heel of your palm to push down in the center of the chest. Know what to do. Check, call, compress. Save a life.
If you're concerned about getting COVID through hands-only CPR,
in COVID, you should be wearing a mask. And the victim actually should be wearing a mask. But if they're not, just put a face covering over their mouth and face. You don't have to do mouth-to-mouth anymore.
Annie Harris's mother is also a huge advocate for learning hands-only CPR, even making a TikTok video about it.
Not only to save my daughter's life, but I could be in a grocery store. I could be anywhere, and now I know how to do it.
How to save a life. Cindy Hsu, CBS 2 News.